So what made you people divorced?
One thing, like I was saying, now I don't know her. We have not dated before. It's just a marriage. So when I brought her to my place, one or two things. If I explain to her that, oh, this thing I don't like it, then started shouting different things altogether. She don't understand me. That's the only thing I'll say. She don't understand me, and I also don't understand her.
Okay. Familiarity lead to disrespect, so choose good people to be around with. I go by the name Flamboyant Lifestyle, aka what mankind, and this is a Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. Today I have a gentleman in the studio here, a very dark guy, a very handsome guy, a very well-needed guy. He knows what to say. He's going to tell us so many things about his life journey. He's going to motivate us. He's going to inspire us. He's going to tell us so many things about life. So if you are ready to listen and also listen well, just stay attentively and listen. So without not wasting my time, let's go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll introduce the guest to you. Stay and stay. If you guys tune in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today we have a gentleman in the studio here. He's going to tell us so many things about life. He's going to inspire us, he's going to motivate us, and he's going to let us know that there is hope at the end of the tunnel. So without not wasting my time, let's invite a guest on the seat. Yo, bro.
Yo, Charlie.
You're welcome to the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. It's a privilege to have you here. It's a privilege. Yeah. Every day we have to meet, but God being so good today
Because of time.
Yeah, time and all those things. We've met. Okay. It's a privilege once again. I like your shirt.
Yeah.
Are you a b-ball player or
no,
soccer?
No,
Yes.
Yeah, this is soccer.
A soccer.
Yeah.
Okay. Normal soccer.
Yeah, normal soccer.
Normal soccer dress.
Yes.
Okay. So we don't know you. We want to know you. We want to know you. We want to know your educational background and all those things so that we commence the interview. So what's your name?
My name is Decoster.
Opoku Decoster Abuachi. Wow.
Yes.
Are you a Ghanaian?
I'm a Ghanaian.
You're not a Japanese man?
No, I'm a Ghanaian.
A real Ghanaian guy.
Yes.
Okay, we are moving on to your educational background. Your primary school, your high school, and also then you go to your tertiary if you've been one before. So where did you commence your primary school?
I started school at Offeredy Asotori,
Okay.
RC, Roman Catholic,
Okay.
and later proceed on Pope John Senior High School,
Okay.
Offeredy.
Pope Jones. What course did you do at Pope Jones?
Science.
Science. Oh wow, you look like one. You look like one. The Archimedes. Okay, and tertiary, where tertiary have you been?
Winneba to offer languages.
Okay, Uniba to offer languages. Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you went to Uniba to learn languages, but not any other courses?
I study something that, especially our local language, we ignore it always. I know it's only Ghana here, if you speak your own language, they will punish you in school.
Wow.
Yeah, so I decided to learn some so that I will educate the youth or read those coming.
Okay.
I know that the importance of our languages and all.
I can see you are sweating a lot.
Oh, yes.
You are just starting
Yes.
there. You are sweating. Okay, so when we are commencing, you can just rub it on once a while.
Okay,
Then
no
you just
problem.
go. Okay. So you said something that captivated my mind. You said Ghana here, we are being punished when we speak our language in our school.
Yeah.
Why is it happening that way?
Our education system is different from other countries because we all know that in Ghana here, Ghanaian language, that is Twi, that's the major language we know. It is about 55% who know how to speak well. But from my view, I know that because of tribalism, we don't want to make it international language so that it will be compulsory
Okay.
for everyone to speak. But one thing is that this thing, I'll go straight to the private schools.
Okay.
I know that Ghana Education have made some policies that if a child is young from kindergarten 1 to primary 3, you need to use your local language to teach the person.
Yeah.
That's 80%,
Yeah.
and other language 20%. By the private schools, I don't know, they want the children to be fluent in English, so everything English, English. But if you go to other countries, it's not like that.
Wow.
Your country language first before any
Other languages.
Yes.
So can you say that our leaders are failing us or they failed us?
I would say because everything is English, 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 and we have ignored our language. Still, they are still failing us.
So have we made us to lose our identity as Akans or Ghanaians?
That is one problem we are facing in Ghana here. Because I've been in a lot of schools. I'm also a teacher.
Okay.
Yes. So one problem is that some of the children, some of the items you used to teach them, if you explain your local language, they understand it better than
The foreign language.
the foreign language. But here is the case that if you don't know how to speak well, even your friends will laugh at you and so other things.
Okay.
Yes.
So they even go to the extra mile that if they catch you speaking tree, you'll be even punished.
You'll be punished. I can't remember my time. They have a snails.
Mm.
You use that shell of a snails as, or you have been speaking your own language, then you'll be punished. Sometimes they will just go and cast some conflict of this for you to read.
Okay. So we have so many languages all over the world. We have Chinese, we have Arabs, Chi, or so many languages. But the whole spoken language in the whole world, English is the most spoken language when it comes to the rankings. About it.
Yes.
That didn't speak like maybe we are being colonized by the British and so many countries. That's why we are being forced to speak their language.
I don't buy the idea.
So what's your main?
Yes, because if you want to follow our colonial masters, what system are they using? What system are we using?
Okay. They give us the democracy system.
Yes.
And they are also practicing democracy.
But look at, they don't deal with monarchy and all this. But in Ghana, you look at what is going on.
Yeah.
Yes. We are saying that they are our masters, you need to follow them. So whatever they do, we need to follow them.
Okay.
Yes.
So that was the main reason why we have to just follow them. Okay. So what languages did you learn way back in university?
Oh,
a lot.
I learned a lot. In Ghana here, based on the local language, I think we have 49 languages in Ghana here, and we study only 9. So the 9, I think I can write all the 9, read and write.
Wow. You have a great personality on Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. Okay. Have you been hurt before?
A lot.
So give us one story that made you feel very hurtful within yourself. Whether it's a story, what happened? A friend bullied you or something was stolen. What happened before you became very hurtful?
One is my working place now. My current working place.
Okay.
I think
What happened?
I handle every thing in the school, especially the monetary system.
Okay.
I quite remember one day the school proprietor sent me to go and buy something. That's 1,500 or so. And obviously the money.
Got missing.
Yes.
Wow.
So when I came and discussed with her, it was like fire.
What happened? Didn't you put the money well or?
I was holding a small bag with my phone.
Okay.
With my phone. So the way the woman was talking, I said, I'm a thief. In fact, I was very, very, very. That day, I lose everything.
Wow.
Because I hold your money more than that 1,500. How can I lose your money 1,500? And one sadly thing is that he just took from my salary.
You just deducted from your
Yes.
salary. But it was very hurtful within you.
Very, very, very. Still like this though.
It's still haunting you.
Haunting me.
Okay. So did you try to explain to her
I
how it happened?
I explain everything. You know, sometimes we the black peoples, if I know you the way you are, sometimes if something happened to you, you shouldn't need any explanation. But I try to explain it, but yes, still.
She did that.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, that was the hurtful thing.
Yes.
So how did you control the emotions when she was trying to shout you down or try to let you know that maybe you were careless and all this? How were you handling your emotion that moment?
You know, once a teacher, you're always a teacher.
Yeah.
Yes, you need to control your temper because sometimes a child will do something which is not good, but you still have to maintain the child.
Yeah.
So I did the same.
Just came down and all those things.
Yes.
So give us like 3 ways that if you are being triggered by someone or if you are being maybe someone might step on your toes. Give us 3 ways that you used to like prevent all those measures so that you can come out from that.
Man, I will use myself as example, like I was saying.
Okay.
One, if the person is talking, you shouldn't try to what, explain yourself.
Okay, that's the first thing.
That's the first thing.
Okay. You don't have to explain yourself when the person is talking.
Yes.
Okay.
Let the person talk.
Okay.
Two, after some time, you need to go to the person, explain things to him or her to understand you. Because you don't know one day you or she will go and tell someone a different story.
Okay.
Yes. And the last thing, you need to give respect to the person for whatever happens.
You have to respect the
Respect
person.
the person. Yes.
Okay. So that's how you have to control
Yes.
the emotion for the person so that you can bring peace
Peace. Yes.
between you and the person.
Yes.
When was your happiest day in your life?
This question is something I don't answer.
Or do you have one? Or you don't have?
I have, but my happiest day, that day turned to my sadness day because I was giving birth that time. My wife gave birth that time,
Okay.
and the same day I lost my mother.
Wow. That's 2 blows.
Yes,
One hot. One
it
cold.
wasn't easy at all. You are happy in the morning,
In the evening.
in the evening something different.
So how did you go about it?
One thing about me, I know how to control things. Well, that time now my wife, my ex-wife, let's say my ex-wife now, I'm not
Okay.
married.
We will get to that. Okay. So what happened?
So I need to communicate with them that, oh, this is
What happened?
What happened. So I really tried everything possible to make me happy small because of that baby.
Okay. So our condolences to you.
Yeah.
So how many years has your mom passed away?
2 years now.
So what happened to her? Was she sick?
Oh, she was sick.
What sickness?
It's on diabetes or patient. So.
Okay, diabetes.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now she's no more.
Yes.
Okay. Did you grow up with both parents?
Yes.
You grew up with them,
Yes.
no divorce. What was the lesson that when growing up with your parents?
There was
you
a
learned?
divorce.
There was a divorce.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Now I have some little thing to say if it comes to that for you.
Okay, okay. So what did you learn when you were living with both parents? How were they treating you? What are the moral lessons that they were giving to you that has shaped your life to live a better life you are living now?
Okay. The only advantage I would say is that especially my father.
Okay.
My father would tell you, Nana, upon all the lifestyle, everything I have, it doesn't belong to you. The only thing I can give you to is your knowledge. You try to go to school and learn.
That's your dad.
Yes,
That's deep.
Yes, I always remember
Telling you.
yes.
Yeah.
And it's true. When my father passed away, I did not get anything from him. By through the education now, I'm also eating.
Yeah, you're a better person
Yes.
now. What about your mom?
My mom too, the same thing. The same thing. Try to advise me, especially.
Your mothers, they are good in cooking. So
Yeah.
you know how to cook.
Oh, I know how to cook that one.
She taught you.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you were talking about divorce. What happened? If you know the story that happened before your dad and mom divorced, what happened?
My dad and mom. It's just one or two things. You know, if I say this is a problem, sometimes people don't understand me that women, excuse me to say this, right? They are problem of men.
Okay.
Sometimes you will not get it easy. You will not get it easy. The way they will treat you, if you not get that, a whole lot of things happen.
What happened?
Yes.
So that was when your mom left your dad.
Yes.
How many
It's a whole
siblings? How many siblings do you have?
We are 4.
You have 4.
Yes.
How many girls? How many boys?
One girl.
One girl.
The rest
are
are
boys.
boys.
Okay. So all of you grew up with both parents.
Yes.
Growing up.
Yes.
Okay. The conversation is getting very interesting. And we are here with Decoster. He has said a lot and he has made us know that we can control our emotions. Okay, before we go for this quick commercial break, I want to ask you this question. Then when we come back, then you give us more details about it. Have you been in love before?
Oh yes, I told her I've married before, so
okay, that means you've been in love before.
Yes.
Okay, so we are coming just quick from this commercial break. When we come back, Decoster is going to let us know how you fall in love and deeply. We are going to listen to the divorce issue because he's trying to just cover it up. We are going to know so that when you are planning to marry, you know how to handle your wife or your husband. Stick and stay. If you just tune in, you are still watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. And as I said earlier on, today we are here with a brother over here. He has said so many things about his lifestyle, about his divorce experience, about how money got missing, and the proprietor get furious about him. He has said so many things, and without not wasting my time, we are moving on to his life story. So let's get real conversation rolling. Okay, bro, we are back from the quick commercial break. It's not a commercial break, just a break. If you want us to advertise your things for you, just link Flamboyant Lifestyle app so that we can advertise it for you. God richly bless. Okay. You said you've been in love before.
Oh, yes.
Like you've married before.
Yes.
And it's like you've divorced.
Yes.
Like the way your dad divorced your mom. Okay. That's very quite interesting. We want to know what happened before your dad divorced your mom. What happened? If you know the story. If you don't know, then we just bust on the conversation. Do you know?
I don't actually know the problem.
They didn't tell you.
They did not tell me.
They hid it from you.
Yes.
Are you pained?
Oh yes.
Why are you pained?
Because you be with your parents and all of a sudden they just sort
split up.
Yes. So
it's very painful.
Yes.
Has it affected your life?
Oh, one or two reasons. I can say yes.
What are the places that it affected in your life?
Because it will come to a time I lost parents' love because I left both my mother and my father to stay with my grandma.
Your grandma?
Yeah.
So you're not living with any of them?
Yes.
Not hearing from them?
Oh, not hearing from them.
Visiting them?
No.
Why? You are still paying.
Oh, for now they are no more, so I don't.
So you are cool now?
Yes, I'm cool now.
Okay, I wish they were alive. I might make you call them right now to just sympathize with them. Okay, that is just by the way. So since they didn't tell you what happened, we might not frame any story for them. Okay, so what made you get married?
Like I was saying, because of the age, now I was 27 years and I wanted to get married so that I don't want to be or jump from one lady to another.
Womanizer.
I want to be a womanizer. So I tried to get one lady to be in my life and we start our life.
Okay. So you got married to the girl?
Yes.
Was it married?
It's married.
Everything?
Everything. Yeah.
Wedding, engagement,
everything.
Okay. So what qualities did you look into the girl before getting married to her?
Sometimes, let me start from, now I was with a lady, Jehovah's Witness lady.
Okay.
That girl, I wanted to marry that lady, but because of, Jehovah's Witness, if you are not in that church, it is very hardly.
Okay. So you went to the church?
Oh, I tried to be with them, but later a whole lot of things happened.
So because of a lady, you decided to
yes, that one. Yes.
Something masculine man.
Oh, yes.
That one is true.
Yes.
Okay. So it's because you loved her, or is it because you really wanted to be with her? That's why you went to the church.
That girl, now I love her.
You loved her.
Yeah.
So that made you even to the extent that going to church with her.
Yes.
Okay. So how many years did you go to the church before getting her?
Not that lady I married.
Okay.
It's a different one.
A different one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when I left that lady, then I got this lady. I decided to. When I saw the lady, 3 months time.
Because we are talking about the one you divorced.
Okay, let me start from that place.
Okay.
You are talking about the qualities.
Okay.
Yes. But me, I don't look at any qualities.
Before.
No.
Before.
Yes. The only thing is if you respect and you are mature to be the man.
Quality and respect is also a quality.
Okay.
So that captivated you to date or to marry that girl?
To marry, no dating. To marry.
To marry.
Yes.
So you look at the respectful and
yes. That's the only thing. The attitude and they have to go with the respect.
Okay. So what made you people divorced?
One thing, like I was saying, now I don't know her. We have not dated before. It's just a marriage. So when I brought her to my place, one or two things. If I explained to her that, oh, this thing I don't like it, and started shouting different things altogether. She don't understand me. That's the only thing I would say. She don't understand me, and I also don't understand her.
Okay.
So when she got pregnant, then I told her to go and give birth in her mom place. That time, that there was no divorce. So 3 months time, then she gave birth. After giving birth, I told you that day my mother passed away. So I told the family that my mother also have passed away. So we need to what? They need to wait for me so that I'll come and do one or two things there. But I waited for them and none of them came to my family house. Especially when I'm doing my mother's funeral, they did not come. So now like, wow, it was one of the things we need to come and settle, but my mother passed away, the family did not come.
Okay.
Meaning, you don't want me to marry your child.
Oh, okay.
So, after the funeral, I went to their hometown to name my boy. So after the naming ceremony, I told the pastor that this and that went also, I don't want. So we called everything and started the divorcing process.
Okay.
I think I have passed through a lot.
Okay. Is it? Don't you think it's because you didn't have courtship with her, studying her lifestyle, what attitude is all about before getting married to her, and just jumped seeing her marry her? Is it? Don't you think it's just a mistake that you made marrying her without not studying or being in a courtship with her?
That one too is one aspect. And another aspect, when my grandmom was alive, she told me something that, Nana, if you are going to marry and the ladies, the parents have divorced, don't marry that lady. The same thing will happen to you.
So it's like you didn't listen to your grandma?
I did not listen to her.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and I think the same thing happened to me, and it wasn't easy at all.
But you said something earlier on that the family members were not able to come to your mother's funeral.
Yes.
And that led to maybe you got pain.
Yes.
And led to that divorce.
Yes.
Okay. Were you like when people got married, were both parents or both family, were they like did they accept the marriage that you people should marry, or like
yes, they accepted it. But one problem is that when the lady went to the hometown, I don't know what goes on there. That one they can't tell.
Well, why did the lady went to the hometown?
Because of her behavior. I told her to go
and stay over there for some time.
Now I thought the parents would call me and ask me the reason why the lady was there.
Oh,
but up to date, they did not call
They
me.
didn't call you or anything.
No.
Was she pregnant?
Yes, that time she was
Okay,
pregnant.
okay. Is it due to financial issues or because of her behavior?
Not because of financial issue. That time.
The behavior.
Yes.
The way she was behaving.
Yes.
Okay, let me send this information out there. If you are yet to marry, you have to study. Marriage is like an institution. You can't just go into marriage just predicting and just behaving it will work. Men and women are totally different. When we come to the men, because of our testosterone that we have in our body, we can think for a very long time before even giving us something. That's why if you can ask a guy or a man something, the guy will be having it. But the guy will be thinking so many times before giving you that thing. It's because of the testosterone. And guys, when we provoke ourselves, oh Charlie, I'm going to buy food, will you eat? When the guy says, yeah, I'll eat, that means we feel concerned. That's how guys move. But ladies move with words. If you try to provoke or step on a lady's toe, the lady wants to hear, I am sorry. You can't treat a lady like the way you treat your male friends. It will just be what? To just contemplating. The relationship or the marriage will fail. So when you are getting into marriage, you have to study that institution before you enter into it. Know that marriage is not a feeling. Marriage is a commitment. Because whether you feel it or not, maybe the person might tell you to buy something for me. It's not like you feel like you have to buy it. You have to go buy it because you are committed to the what? To the person. Look at what our brother is saying. Don't just jump into marriage or because of someone has married or a family member is giving you pressure to marry. Just study marriage. Study the institution of marriage. Marriage is a good thing, but social media is making marriage very, very bad. Because when the marriage is going on well, they don't put camera on them to come and tell us that the marriage is going on well. But when they break up, when someone slaps someone, when someone pour acid on someone, they just bring the camera out to tarnish the image of marriage. Marriage is a good thing. Find the right person and get married to. Okay, bro. You said so many things about your marriage issue. I'm not bringing your opinion, and I know you've learned so many things now.
Yes.
So now, right now, are you still married or you have a girlfriend in your life now?
Oh, no, I have a lady I want to marry.
You have a lady.
Yeah.
Okay, did you give birth with your former ex-wife?
Yes, I told you have one boy.
One boy.
Yeah.
Okay. So where's the boy right now?
In the western part of Ghana.
Okay. Stay with who?
Her mother.
Her mother.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have been hearing from them?
Yes.
Or the way you made your face, you've not been hearing from them?
Oh, there is a problem.
There's still a problem.
Oh, yes. You know,
Wow.
the lady wants to come back.
Wow.
But with one or two things. Me, I study people a lot. I think one day I was there, a guy called me that he had been with the lady for 1.5 years. And our divorce is almost 2 years. So when the guy called me, in fact, now I was annoyed. Now the lady don't respect a whole lot of things.
The guy was telling you that?
Yes.
Wow.
Then I asked him that, why are you telling me all this?
You already know?
Yes.
So why is he telling you?
Yes. And I'm not the right people to tell me, because you need to tell their her parents. Say, he wants me to know that the lady is with him.
Oh, okay.
So I think the lady also called me to explain herself. It is not true. When I left her because of one or two things, she met the guy only 3 months. So you see,
It's a whole lot.
yes.
Do you still love the girl?
No.
You don't love her?
You don't want the capital no.
You don't still love her?
No.
Is there a probability that you bring her back to your life?
It can be possible.
Can a child bring you people back together?
It can be possible.
Then you've lost interest in her.
Oh yes.
You've lost
Oh
interest.
yes.
Because of the cause and all those
Not.
things. Have you regretted marrying her?
Oh yes.
Why have you regretted?
Because I spend money, a whole lot of money, and 1 year then we've divorced. So you see,
It's very painful.
very very painful.
So have you tried to sit down to analyze being in courtship? Right now you said you found another girl.
Yes.
Are you trying to take your time, know her character, or are you going to jump in like the way you did the first one?
No.
Okay.
No. Now I think I've learned a lesson, so I need to open my eyes.
Open your eyes very well.
Yes.
Okay, this girl, what have you seen in her now? Or are you still studying her?
Oh, I can. Human beings, we are pretenders.
Yeah.
Ladies, there's one thing. If you have not married them, you will never see.
You can hide it from
Yes, that one. So for now, what I've seen there, I can say it is 50% good. I don't know what will happen
next. Okay.
Yes.
So you are ready to take that risk?
Oh, for now, yes.
You are ready to take that?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay, we are drawing the conclusion of your love issue. It's very, very, very hurtful that you spend a whole lot of money, marry someone. Within 1 year, the marriage will just collapse.
Yes.
Okay, and now God needs to go, you find another person. We pray that all things will work together for good for you so that you can settle well. So the child, have you been a father figure in your son's life?
Yes.
What was the last time your son came to you?
In last year, December.
Last year.
Yeah.
So this year he has not come around.
Yes.
Have you been sending the man some money to take care of
That
him?
is the problem. I will send the money. So now, we have learned a lesson. I will send the money. Later, the lady will go and tell someone that, oh, Papa will come and send it back.
Okay.
Yes. So this time, I have a records book. If I send him 1 CD, I will write. 2 CD, I will write, so that it will testify that now I'm doing the right thing.
How old is the boy?
Now he's 2 years.
Oh, it's very small.
Oh, small.
Very, very small. Okay, the advice I can give to you is the son is your blood.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't know what might happen in the future.
Yes.
And children are gifts from God. God has given you a handsome guy. I have not seen him because I can see you're a handsome guy over here. So your son will be very handsome. What I will tell you that you don't have to be listening to anyone's opinion. Just look at your son. Because your son is a very innocent soul that you people brought into the world. Don't let what the mother is doing to affect the child. You see, by all means, even if you sentence it, by all means, the woman will get some to eat.
Oh, that one, I don't care.
Yes. But I want you to put it in your mind that you are doing it for your son's sake.
Yes.
So that your son can also be very educated, handsome, and gentle like the way you are, not mingle with friends and all those children, peer pressure, so that he'll be indulging himself in certain behavior that you might regretted bringing him into the world. So my advice to you, so that take care of him, forget about what the mother is doing, all those things. But women, they can talk, as you said earlier on, they can talk and talk a lot. So you just do what you have to do, so that the child can get a better future. Okay, we have so many religions all over the world. We have Buddhism, we have Islam, we have Christians, we have Kenatim, we have Shitums. What religion are you?
For now, because at first I was a Christian, but for now, I cannot tell you I'm a Christian because it's been a while. I've not been in church before, so I'm not a Christian now.
Why?
Based on one or two reasons.
Based on one or two reasons why you just stepped out from Christianity?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Why did you step out from Christianity?
That one, you talk about it later.
Oh, we are just busting on the conversation.
Yes.
So let's have real talks over here so that someone might see. Were you like, maybe have you been insulted by a pastor, or a pastor has done something to you, or a congregant, or a church has done something? That's why made you step out from a church. What happened? Tell us.
It's all about, I think, my former boss.
Wow.
One day, we went to Bogatanga. I don't want to mention the church name.
Okay. Oh, feel free.
So when we went there, something happened in the church premises. Now they are doing appeal for fund.
Okay.
So I think we need 200 cedis. So my boss gave me 200 cedis to come and go and put inside the offering bowl. Later, when they counted the money, they said, "Oh, you could have done by the money did not reach 200 cedis." Meanwhile, one person paid 200 cedis. So I was asking, wow, here is a church place.
It's not business.
Yes, you need to tell the truth. Not knowing those who are counting the money.
Actives.
Yes. So from that time, my mind totally changed. Not that my phone lost in the church premises.
Wow.
In the church premises. So I decided not to go again because we are there to win souls.
And to worship God.
Yes, to worship God.
Not to steal.
Not to steal. But sometimes there is a saying that you shouldn't look at someone's behavior, but someone's behavior can affect you.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why I mixed up going to church. But I've decided to go because my lady who I want to marry, she is forcing me not to be a Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, so now.
Okay.
Yes.
So getting out from Christianity, are you okay now? How do you feel when you got out from Christianity? Not going to church, not reading the Bible.
I read a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
I learn a lot. I read the Bible a lot. Sometimes I don't feel well. Especially when I left Jehovah's Witness. Sometimes if I'm passing their Kingdom Hall and I see that they are singing, now it makes me like unhappy that if I was able to marry this girl, I used to I'll be with these people. I like that church.
Okay.
I like it.
So is it because the lady you are willing to marry, that the lady wants to bring you to Christianity? That's the main reason why you want to come back? Or it's not your own decision?
Oh, I can say it's my decision because I've been in the house for so many years and I've learned a lot, and I have. I need to take my time and read and do research, one or two research before I'll come back to research.
Okay, so when you step out, what are the things you learned that has made you to go back to the church?
One thing is that Christianity, people think about going to heaven, but Christianity is not going to heaven.
Christianity is about what?
From my view of point, Christianity is like helping each
other.
Each other.
Wow.
So When I used to die, a whole lot of things happening in my life. So some of my friends, they're able to help me. They're all Christians, and some are not Christian. They're able to help me to pass through my problems.
Okay.
So,
I'm a Christian.
okay.
And we all have choice to join any religion that we have.
Yes.
We have Islam, we have Shiitums, we have so many religions as I mentioned earlier on. But it's not because I'm a Christian, I'm going to force you to become a Christian. But when you look into the religion, all the religion, the Islam, the Christianity, everything, when you study it well, Christianity is full of liberty.
Yes.
When you come to the Islamic religion, differ to precise, when I'm wrong, you might correct me under the comment section. The Islamic religion, you have to let your bad deeds be more than your good deeds. You have to let your good deeds to be more than your bad deeds. That's when Allah will send you to heaven. That's their belief. You have to let your good deeds, doing good, all sort of saraka, all those things, so that God or Allah to what? To mark you to be in what? In heaven. When it comes to the Akhenatum, when you sin for the first time, you have to ask for forgiveness 365 times. You have to pray. So when you sin right now, you have to go and pray 365 times. So imagine when you sin like 50 times a day. 355 times 50. That means you are going to waste your time praying for forgiveness. But when it comes to Christianity, Christianity is only religion that we were not able to obey the Creator. And the Creator himself came as a human form to come and die for our sins. That is Jesus Christ. So when he came to die for our sins, he was being baptized in River Jordan. And River Jordan was when John the Baptist came to baptize him. When John the Baptist was not willing to baptize Jesus Christ. But Jesus Christ let John the Baptist to know that we should baptize him so that to fulfill all righteousness. So when John the Baptist baptized Jesus Christ, that was when John the Baptist made Jesus Christ carry our sin. Sin that we are going to sin today, tomorrow, yes, the sin that we don't even know that we are going to sin. John the Baptist carried it on Jesus Christ. That was when our sin was being forgiven. And when Jesus Christ was being crucified, it was being asked to be what? Sanctified our sin. So Christianity is the only religion that you have hope that if you have faith and believe in Jesus Christ, you are going to end up in heaven. But when I spoke this thing to a certain woman, I was telling this, the woman was trying to tell me that, hey, then this thing that Jesus Christ has already forgiven our sin, then we are going to sin more. And I told the woman that you've been sinning already before I told you this thing. You are already a sinner when I saw you. So does it mean that when I didn't see you, you were not lying, you were not stealing, you were not doing all those things? So the woman just kept quiet. Yeah, she has never heard any good news about this good news before. So she was very, very happy when I told her. And we have the nature of man, we have the nature of the laws. The nature of man, if you steal and you are being caught, you will be sent to Isahom. Yes. Isahom is like this big room full of people, about 10,000 people sleeping in one room. If I might be wrong, I've not been there, but from what I've been seeing on screens, you feel uncomfortable. And if you womanize, probability that you can get sick is high. Because we have HIV, we have gonorrhea and all those things. HIV is, they have a tablet like this, it's very, very huge. That's when they become very slim. When they go to private, you can see that the private might be full. That's why they grow very lean and all those things. But when you prevent yourself from not womanizing and not doing all those things, you might preserve your life and do something better for your life. And also the money that you'll be using it to womanize, you can maybe purchase a land or do something on it. That maybe if you are able to build so many houses, by the end of the month, without not struggling or doing anything, you can go there and take your rent, be enjoying your life. So we have the nature of man. So if you humanize, you can get sick. If you steal and you are being caught, you might be beaten. We have so many things that nature will deal with you. But God knows that what we were not able to understand or we are not able to respect and obey his commandment. That's why he made Jesus Christ to come. So all we have to do is just to believe in Christ so that when we die, we might be in heaven. But if you are living on earth, you have to be smart. You have to use your common sense. If you provoke someone, we have so many people. Temperament. Some people are very sanguine. Some people are phlegmatic. Some people are very choleric. Some people are cool. So you have to know your temperament. Me, I'm sanguine and sometimes choleric. So I have to know how I'll deal with someone who is phlegmatic. I'm having a younger brother who is very phlegmatic. The way he behaves sometimes it may change. So I have to know how to deal with what. So that peace will be what? Will be reign. And you have to know how you deal plus people. So if you are sanguine, you have to make sure that you get someone who is phlegmatic so that your life will be balanced. We have so many things that you might learn so that you can live peaceful without not hurting each other. Even if you hurt each other, you have a ways and means that you might you might do so that you can reconcile with the person. So this is a good news and a gift from me to you. It's up to you whether you accept it or not, because God didn't make us robots. He has given us choice.
Yes.
That's why killing, robbery, and all those things. God sees all, but God knows what He does best. So that's a gift. So we have come to the end of the interview. We said a lot. God being so good, something very wonderful has just popped up. So I want you to look into the lens of the camera. We are just wrapping up the conversation.
Okay.
Look into the camera. Advise someone who wants to commit suicide. Someone who doesn't know what to do with his or her life. The person really needs something, but the person is not getting that thing. So the person has tried ways and means that still the person is not getting what he or she wants. Look into the lens within just 1 or 2 minutes. Tell them something so that we can just move on from here right now.
Okay, thank you, bro. What I would say is that poverty doesn't mean you should go and kill yourself. Or being in trouble doesn't mean you should kill yourself. You know, like my story, I've passed through a lot, but I'm still living. So, my advice I'll give it to the youth is that if something pop up, you need to know how to control yourself, go by the issues, seek advice from people, and like my brother saying, if you're a Christian, you need to what? Read your Bible, because sometimes the Bible will help you. Sometimes I use the Bible, although I don't go to church, but I use the Bible as a storybook. It's helped me a lot. So the only thing I will tell people is that you need to do a lot with your own life. Don't let someone dictate for you, because if you kill yourself today, assuming that you follow a woman and the woman lets you kill yourself today, the woman is still alive. So we need to be patient, and everything will be okay and fine for us. Thank you.
Okay, so we need to be patient, and everything will work out good for us by Decoster. He has said a lot. Thank you very much for your time watching the Flamboyant Lifestyle interview. For us holding us down, watching, commenting, and also picking out the educative part. The entertainment part is plus. But Flamboyant Lifestyle is there to educate, to bring out stories so that you can learn something out from it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's Flamboyant Lifestyle. Subscribe, don't be selfish. Put this video in groups, WhatsApp groups, Twitter, everywhere you find yourself. Don't just be watching things. Just share this knowledge. Don't be selfish, as I said earlier on, so that everything will work together for good for those who watch this video. Subscribe. And also you can follow me on all social media platforms. On Twitter, it's Flamboyant Life 1. Follow me on Twitter so that you can, day in and day out, you can get inspirational motivation. I empower. I'm an informer and also I'm a speaker. If you go there, you get so many things to learn and add to your life. And also you can follow me on Instagram. Instagram is Flamboyant_lifestyle1. Follow me over there so that everything will move on well. I've been posting a lot of things over there also. And also, if you've not subscribed, you are watching, but if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. God richly bless you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Stay blessed.